I've lived in the UK for 5 years, and in this video I'm going to be sharing 5 things I hate about the UK. So this is an updated video because a little while back I did make a video talking about things I hated about the UK, and I'll link that up here and also down below if you want to go check it out. But I thought I would make another update to let you know what do I hate now. The first thing is the weather. So today is actually a good day. It's quite nice and sunny outside, but this happens like once in a blue moon. So the summer here is only 3 months. So if you don't know the seasons, December, January and February is the winter. March, April, May is spring. June, July, August is summer. So we are in summer now. And then September, October, November is the autumn, and then back to the winter. So the summer, which is June, July, August in the UK, usually like this is really a good day. It's like maybe 21 degrees. Once in a while there are heat waves, which is a few days in the months where it's really hot, like 31 degrees, 32 degrees. But for the most part, it's very rainy. But today it's a different day. But that's what I hate. I hate that we get to experience this just a few days in the year. The second thing is lack of the food that I really love. So I've actually just been watching on Instagram, someone was sharing a reel where they were making Ugandan juice. It's not called Ugandan juice, like juice. They were using mangoes, carrots, passion fruits. And I miss all that because like here, you can get passion fruits, but personally I've never seen them. In fact, the only time I saw them was when I went to visit Carol, and I did a vlog when I went to visit her. She was making the juice, and I'll link that up here. But there's things like that you can't get. Even the mangoes here, first of all, there are no mangoes in the UK, so they are imported from different countries, but somehow I've never seen Ugandan mangoes, and the mangoes are not really juicy enough to make juice. So those are the things that I miss. You can get like matoke, lumonde, you can get Ugandan food, but it's just not the same. So for instance, the hard chicken, it's called hard chicken, that's kind of similar, but it's not the same as like Ugandan local chicken that's really, really so good. Yeah, I really miss that about home, and it's something I really don't love about living here. Is that the food is not exactly the same. Even like tilapia, it will be like frozen, so it's not the same as the nice like fresh fish of home. If you like this video up to this point, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps my channel. It helps it spread to other people, and then that also helps me grow as well. Thank you. The next thing I really hate about living here is being away from family and friends. So when you're in the UK, depending anyway on you and your circumstances, but for me is that I'm away from my most extended family. I have some family here, and I'm very grateful that I have some family and friends here. But like, for example, you end up missing things back home. I missed my brother's wedding. I have 2 nieces. I missed their births. I've missed baptisms. I miss events. And my family usually likes celebrating things. So sometimes you attend by Zoom or they just send you pictures, and you feel really, oh, I wish I could be like more accessible to attend things like that. That's something I really miss about that. That brings me to my next point, which is that lack of childcare. So even now where I'm filming this video, Edward is behind the camera and the kids are here. So I have Jojo here, I have Micah here. Like, you kind of end up having to do everything with them, which is okay, but for the most part it's okay. But then also there's times when you wish you could just like have a break. So when my mom was here, I remember that's when me and Edward went to record videos by ourselves, and we're like, what is this life? Like, we couldn't believe it being just us two. And yeah, I think that's something I really miss about being home, or something I hate about living in the UK, is that there's too much lack of childcare basically. The fifth thing that I hate about living in the UK is racism. So racism is obviously where you're going to be treated differently because you're a black person, and you'll be treated in a different way. This happens everywhere. So at work, in healthcare. So for instance, if you go and you're a patient somewhere, for me personally now, like because I'm a doctor, I end up finding that I have to overuse it. Like I have to say that I am a doctor for fear of being treated differently, or being treated like, you know what I mean, like maybe they won't listen to you as much. So if you're a black person out there, remember to be advocating for yourself a lot, because a lot of times they might not be advocating for you as much as they would another person who is not black. So that's something I really hate about living in the UK. And to be honest, it hasn't really affected me greatly. And I think one of the reasons is that for me, I'm a Ugandan who has come here by my choice, like by myself, and I know I could always go back home if I wanted to. But it really worries me for my kids, because for them growing up here, they'll probably feel more black British, and so experiencing racism from such an early age is something that really bothers me a lot, and I worry about this for them. If you want to know how to talk to kids about racism, then I have made another video in which I talk about what I'm doing about the process and how I'm navigating that, and go check this out here.